Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Kyle Smith of the KCN Network. I'm back again for yet again another stream where I'm working on my outline and I am talking to all of you wonderful people out there in internet space. I got some music going in the background as well. So, if you guys have anything that you want to ask me, anything you want to talk to me about, feel free to let me know over in the little chat box, and I will talk to you accordingly. And thank you all so much for tuning in right now. By the way, we will be streaming for 1 hour. To the one who is watching right now, thank you so much for joining me today. Hey RPG Crow, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining me. How's it going? How you doing? No, you're not late at all. No, you're totally fine, man. You're totally fine. Oh, that's cool. Out of curiosity, where do you work? What do you do for work? Yeah, I know, but what where where do you work, man? Like, what do you do for work? What's the company you work for, and what do you do and stuff? Well, oh, so do you live out in Canada? Oh, you distribute it. Oh, okay. Um, well then, NT Logistics. Oh, that's interesting. I actually enjoy beer quite a bit. Um, I well, some of my favorite beers are actually. Oh, that's interesting. I some of my mom's side of the family actually are from Canada, so yeah, that's interesting. That is really interesting that you live in Alberta because like I'm not to sound like I'm stereotyping or anything, but when I first when I first became Facebook friends with you, I honestly thought that you were from like down south or something like that. But that was just me. I just thought that, but I didn't want to jump to any conclusions because I didn't know the truth about who you were and what you were about as a person and stuff. But yeah, yeah, no, that's really interesting that you're from Alberta, Canada. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm working on my outline, and um, I was born and raised in Southern California. Um, I lived I lived there till I was about, I want to say I was like 12, 13 years old. And then me and my family we moved out to Utah when I was in seventh grade. And then I moved out here to Boise, Idaho when I was about when I was 25. But I decided I decided to move out here. I decided to move out here mostly because my wife was out here, but well, the girl who would become my wife, she lived out in this area. But also, I just needed to get away from my situation at home because the situation I was dealing with at home, it was horrible. I mean, I had a mom who was mentally and emotionally just abusive, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. Like it was just really grating on me. It was hurting me, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. And plus, like some of the people that I dealt with were just really backstabby and manipulative and whatnot. And so, yeah, I October of 2015, I just decided to move out here, and I haven't looked back. So, yeah, that's just a little tidbit about my life. And to the two people who are watching right now, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, that's those are just little tidbits about some of my life and what has happened to me up to this point and stuff. I don't know if you got all that or not, but if you did, then great. But if not, then I probably just sound like an incoherent idiot right now. And if I do, just please let me know. Just yeah. But yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm working on my outline for my comic. I'm chatting with you folks, and we're just listening to some music here, and yeah, I'm going to be going at this for an hour, and then after an hour, we're going to wrap this up and whatnot. But dude, RPG Crow, you have no idea how happy I am that you're here and how happy I am that you're watching this. And to the other person who's watching this right now, thank you as well. Like seriously, I'm just grateful that there are just two people that are watching this right now. So RPG Crow, did you understand everything I said a little bit ago about how about where I've been and whatnot? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here to support too. Um, did did what I say like make any sense? Did you understand any of that or whatever? I'm just asking just because I'm on the autistic spectrum, and sometimes I say things that make sense. Sometimes I say things that don't make sense, and I just don't want people to think that I just don't want people to think that I'm like, okay, all right, thank you for that. I actually really needed that little bit of reassurance because like here's the thing. Sometimes when I talk about things, sometimes I'm just like my own thoughts are coherent, but when I try to like express them and get them out in the open, sometimes I feel like my own thoughts aren't that coherent or whatever. And so yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely feel like moving out here was definitely a really big help for me, my mental and emotional stability and whatnot. Because seriously, the situation that I was in at home back in Utah, like what I didn't realize was that my mom's mental and emotional abuse was starting to eat away at me from the inside out, and I just need to get out of that. I just need to get out of it. And and now I'm not only am I married, but I'm also in therapy. I'm dealing with all that stuff. And I'd like to think that at least mentally as a person, I'd like to think that I'm at least starting to improve and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, to all of you who are watching this right now, thank you so much for joining us. And to any of you who are joining right now, thank you so much for being here. And RPG Crew, thank you so much for being active over in the chat window. So RPG Crow, I'm curious about. Um well my comic is about these it's about this group of ordinary okay, it's about this group of ordinary people who are prophesied to save this land from a great evil that's coming to it, and this great evil and this great evil manifests itself in this scientist who actually somehow broke into who somehow broke into one of the government buildings. He stole this technology, which well, okay, it's not technology. He broke into this building. He stole this spell book, and this spell book enables him to basically go dimension hopping. And so, because what he's planning to do is he's planning to get to get DNA from raptors, because because his ultimate plan is to return to his dimension and create this army of genetically altered raptors to try and kill all the inhabitants of this world and all the inhabitants of this city and take it over and whatnot. But this group of heroes is prophesied to find these legendary artifacts known as magic sticks, because these magic sticks are the only power that stand between this scientist and his quest for world domination. And the name of this comic is called Warriors of Ur, and it's spelled URH. But yeah, I got this idea one night a few weeks ago. A friend of mine named Sky, he was doing this stream where he was making some art on his stream, and he was talking about this one comic that he was working on and whatnot. And as soon as he started talking about his idea, that kind of got the wheels in my head going. And um and and I and suddenly every single comic idea that I had in the past just started flooding back to me all at once. And I was just like, I gotta do an outline for this, because next year I want to start working on this idea, and I want to try to create it. I want to actually make a comic book, and out of this I want to bring it to life in comic format. I want to create this. I want people to see it. I want this to, you know, be something that people can look at and be like, "Oh, that's interesting." And, whatever. But yeah, this all stemmed from a friend of mine who was doing a stream not too long ago, and that just inspired me. It got the wheels going in my head, and yeah, I just yeah, just this outline was sparked from my stream that a friend of mine did. And to the one person who is watching right now, thank you so much for joining us, or for joining me. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, thank you. Thank you, RPG Crow. I definitely will go for it. Oh yeah? Well, what's your idea? I'm curious about it. Do you want to talk about it or something? Do you want to tell me about it or whatever? I mean, if you don't want to, then I understand. Well, do you want to tell me about it or what? Okay. I'll give you some time because if it's a lot to unpack, then I understand. The control enabling corporation. Hmm. Kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like Final Fantasy VII with kind of some Avatar: The Last Airbender thrown in there. Yeah, that kind of sounds like Final Fantasy VII mixed with Avatar: The Last Airbender a little bit. Okay, interesting. Um, do you have like do you have like a main like a main character or anything like that? Okay, interesting. Um, so is there is there any more that you'd like to say about it or what? To all of you who are watching right now, thank you so much for being here. Just so you know, we're 21 minutes into this, and I'm working on this right here. So for those of you who are here, and for those of you who are just joining right now, I am working on my outline. I'm chatting with you people, and we got some interesting music going in the background. That's I'm not gonna lie, your idea sounds really interesting, Crow. Oh, now we have two people. To you second person who has just joined us, thank you very much for being here right now. And now we're back to one. Okay, whatever. Either way, to you one person who is watching right now, thank you very much for being here right now. I also yeah, yeah, sure. If you want to do a Facebook video call at some point, then I'd be totally down with hearing you and what you have to say about it and stuff. Like seriously, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued by this idea that you have, and if if you want to do a Facebook video call sometime, then yeah, I'd be totally down with hearing you and hearing what you have to say about your idea and stuff. So yeah, yeah, no, man, I'd be totally down for that. I also have this other comic book idea that only I know about, but I don't think the rest of you know about this. But dude, I love Demon Slayer and I love Hunter x Hunter. Both of those animes are so interesting. Hi, Emily. Hi, dude. Emily, thank you so much for joining me right now. Thank you for joining us. RPG Crow. This is RPG Crow. This is my really good friend Emily. And just so you know, Emily, my buddy RPG Crow has a really cool idea for a story that he has. And just so you know, Emily, my buddy RPG Crow, he's a really good guy. He is not a troll by any. Dustin, dude, hi. Thank you so much for join. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much for joining me right now. Like seriously, I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic. Also, yes, that I can I know that you do that RPG Crow, and I think that's super cool. I watch your videos on Facebook from time to time, dude. You got some real talent. Dustin, Emily, this is my friend RPG Crow. His name is Kyle, and he's a really good guy. I think you guys would really like him. Anyway, um, but just so you know, RPG Crow, this outline that I'm working on, this isn't the only idea that I have. I also have an idea for another comic book, but I'm still trying to work out the title and everything. But that other but the second comic that I want to do, there are two main characters. One of them they're both guys, but one of them can control electricity and the other one can control wind. And the one who can control electricity, his name is Energy, and the other one who can control the wind, his name is Gust. And what I'm thinking about doing is kind of creating this comic book story where the two of them are constantly they're on the run from this they're on the run from this scientist who is tracking them down because here's the thing, what they don't know is that the two of them are actually products of his scientific experimentation and whatnot. And like he is and this scientist is trying so hard to turn them to his side because because here's the thing, here's the thing, he created a lot of different here's the thing, before Energy and Gus were created, he created several other mutated human beings and whatnot, but these two were some of the most powerful ones that he created. Mind you, he created a few others, and but but in this story, I also plan on creating another character who also exists in this universe. But the difference between her abilities and their abilities is she was actually naturally born with her abilities instead of having them artificially put into her and whatnot. But yeah. So anyway, um, anyway, the anyway, the main character of this other story that I want to do, he can shoot electricity out of his hands. His friend can control the wind. He can manipulate the wind to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And the main villain, he actually has these two henchmen that work for him, and his two henchmen are called Thumper and Tails. Thumper, what he can do is he can basically manipulate the earth. He can manipulate the earth around him, like the ground and stuff, to do whatever he wants it to do. Like he can basically summon mountains with his mind. Like he can take a flat piece of dirt and go like this, and it'll turn into a mountain before your very eyes. And he can throw rocks. He can take giant rocks and just throw them. He can crack rocks. He can do all sorts of stuff. Now, Thumper's cohort. His name is Tails, and he basically has these two ginormous tails that come out from behind him, and they're long and they're furry. But the thing is, he can manipulate his tails so that they become thin like whips, and he can smack and he can hit people and he can grab people and throw them with his tails and whatnot. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And then the one who created Tails and Thumper, he's the scientist by the name of Dr. Chrome. Now, when I was creating him, I thought, okay, imagine if Magneto and Doctor Doom were kind of meshed together into one person. That was um, that was my initial idea with Doctor Chrome. Was that? By the way, three people who are watching, thank you so much for being here right now. Emily, Dustin, RPG Crow. You have no idea how glad I am that the three of you are here. Oh, thank you. I actually I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think it was anime inspired. I just here's actually RPG Crow. Here's what's interesting about this other idea that I came up with. Years and years and years ago, I actually kind of came up with this idea because when I was a kid, I had a lot of Legos, and sometimes I would create like all these different worlds and people and universes with different plastic blocks and whatnot. And I created these superheroes, Energy and Gus, with my Legos, and I also kind of created the universe that they lived in and did stuff and whatnot. And the thing was, I think it was during like my senior year of high school, I actually donated my Legos to charity and whatnot, and I didn't think about that idea again for years and years and years until my friend Sky started doing his stream and my comic ideas started coming back to me. And not only did I think about this idea that I'm working on, but I also thought about that idea and whatnot. And so, yeah. Also, Dustin, Emily, if either of you want to join in on the conversation, please feel free to say whatever you want. I am here to talk to anyone and everyone who wants to talk to me right now. By the way, guys, just so you know, we're at the 32-minute mark right now, so we are going to keep this going for another half an hour. And once we approach the 60-minute mark, we're going to wrap this up, and I will be thanking all of you people who have joined me on this stream. So yeah, I got both of these comic ideas in my head and whatnot, and I my my first comic, bringing that to life and drawing isn't going to be that hard for me because most of the characters inside of inside of this comic that I'm working on are actually going to look like this. So just hold on one sec. I'm just trying this out, so just bear with me for a moment, please. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but the characters in my first comic are gonna look like this, except what's gonna set them apart is that they're all gonna have like different hats and whatnot. But mind you, their personalities are all gonna be different. They're all gonna have their own likes and dislikes, fears, hopes and dreams, and stuff like that. I very clearly want to have each and every single character in all of my comic ideas to have their own distinctive personalities and traits and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, if I sound a bit out of breath, a little while ago I was just out walking and I was also listening to some music. So yeah, if I sound a little bit out of breath, then I'm sorry about that. So anyway, Dustin and Emily, how are you guys doing? And are you guys enjoying? Are all of you enjoying the stream so far? RPG Crow, are you enjoying the stream? Dustin, are you? And Emily, are you? I am speaking directly to you people. Just so you guys know, we're at the 36-minute mark. So this is going to be this is going to be wrapping up in the next 30 or so minutes. So, and yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm working on my outline. I'm talking to you people, and yeah, I'm just I just hope you guys are having fun. Talking to me and whatnot. By the way, thank you guys so much for being with me on this and joining me on this. And also to the people who gave me 2 likes, I want to say thank you very much for that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Thanks, Emily. Oh my gosh, we're at 4 people right now. To the 4th person who is watching me right now, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And RPG Crow, thank you so much for telling me that. Emily, RPG Crow, your guys' comments right now honestly mean a lot to me right now. Like, seriously, you have no idea. Dustin, thank you. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, it's small things like that that help me to understand that what I'm doing is not a waste of time. Like, seriously, you guys have no idea how much words like this mean to me. Like, because seriously, I can't begin to tell you guys how many times I will like do or make a video and think that, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? I feel like I'm hitting my head against the wall or something like that. Like, seriously, just hearing encouraging words like that. Wait, what, Emily? What'd you say? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Please, definitely show me when you can. But yeah, guys, seriously, those encouraging words honestly help me so freaking much. And Emily, I am curious. I am curious to know about the book you're working on as well. But yeah, guys, seriously, yeah, Emily, I'm really excited to know about your zombie book that you're working on. By the way, Emily, my buddy RPG Crow, he also has a really interesting idea that he kind of wants to get off the ground and whatnot. And yeah, I think that if the two of you bounce your ideas off of one another, I think that would be really cool. But yeah, guys, like, seriously, hearing these words, excuse me, hearing these words of encouragement, like seriously, it helps me so much to realize that what I'm doing is not a waste of time. Because seriously, do you guys have any idea how often like I will make or do just a regular YouTube video and I'll just think to myself, well, great, this probably isn't going to get any traction or anything like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I honestly feel like I am banging my head against a wall when it comes to me doing what I do and whatnot. But seriously, just hearing all of these words, all these encouraging words that I am hearing from you guys, honestly, it really makes a world of difference. Like it really does. And I am so freaking happy that not only I can do this, but also that wonderful people like you are watching right now and encouraging me to just keep going and whatnot. RPG Crow, thank you for understanding how I feel. Like, seriously, words cannot describe how glad I am that you understand me on that level. Like, I I am so grateful for that. By the way, guys, we're at the 41-minute mark right now. So this is going to be going for another 20 minutes, and then once that 20 minutes is up, we're gonna wrap this. We're gonna wrap this up, and also I have an announcement. I have a bit of an announcement that of something that I'm gonna start another stream that I'm also going to do starting next year. I am going to start doing game streams on my YouTube channel. Like I'm going to start playing games and I'm going to start streaming them on YouTube for all of you lovely people to watch me die, to watch me succeed, and to watch me just have a grand old time playing some crazy and crazy, insanely awesome PS4 games. So I hope you guys will I hope you guys will join me for that. But I still plan on doing streams like this as well, where I'm just working on stuff. But I also plan on doing game streams as well. So mind you, I've been wanting to do game streams for quite some time. It's just that I didn't quite understand like how to do it or how to utilize it or whatever. But now I've checked out some things and whatnot, and it's really not as difficult as I was first making it out to be and whatnot. And so yeah. And by the way, to you two people who are watching me right now, thank you so much for being here and joining me on this. I'm really appreciative to each and every single one of you who is watching me right now. And just so you guys know, we're about to hit the 45-minute mark in just a little bit. And also, and also RPG Crow, that is actually really cool that you're from Canada because like some of my uh, some of my favorite beer is actually from Canada. It's called Blue Ice. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's one of my favorite beers of all time. It's actually going pretty good, Emily. I hey Em, you wanna Emily, do you want to see what the characters are gonna look like in the comic, Emily? Emily would Emily. My outline is going pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, here you go. They're basically going to look like this, except they're all going to have different hats. But they're also going to have their own distinctive personalities and traits and stuff like that, too. Oh, you guys like that? By the way, just so you all know, we're at the 45-minute mark, so we'll be wrapping this up in about 15 minutes. Well, I'm going with this design because I just figured with my comic taking book on a planet that taking place on a different planet that the inhabitants would look different and whatnot, and so I just figured, well, why not? Oh, hold on. Just so you know, RPG Crow, all the characters are gonna look like this. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna look like this because the reason why I'm going with that design is because I just figured, okay, the story takes place on a planet that's kind of like Earth, but it's different than Earth, and the inhabitants are different and stuff. And plus, when I was a kid, I basically had a notebook that was full of characters like this and stuff, and I gave them like different names and different personalities and stuff like that. And so what I'm doing with this comic is I'm taking a group of those original characters and I'm putting them in this comic book and whatnot. And so yeah. But yeah, the '90s S is what the characters are gonna look like. I I don't I if I lost you on that, I'm sorry. By the way, guys, just so you know, we're at the 47-minute mark, so we're going to be wrapping this up in just a short while. So, yeah. Oh, crap. Guys, hold on a sec. I think I dropped my pen. Oh, never mind. False alarm. I got it right here. By the way, to to the ones who gave me 2 likes, thank you so much. To all the people who have joined me on this, who have been watching this, thank you very much. Dustin, Emily, RPG Crow, thank you so much for being here for this. Words cannot describe how grateful I am for you guys for being here. But yeah, next year I am going to start doing game streams on my YouTube channel, so I hope you all will join me for that. Oh, now this has 3 likes. Okay. All right. Well, all right. I'm fine. That's good. Um, the first the well, it's mostly okay. The I plan okay. The first game I plan on streaming. It's a remaster of a game that came out on the Genesis back. Um, Mostly it's going to be action adventure type stuff. The first game I plan on streaming is called Flashback: The Quest for Identity. Um, after that I plan on doing a stream of the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. After that, I plan on doing a stream of Spyro Reignited, and then after that, I plan on doing a stream of the Dishonored Definitive Edition, and then from there, who knows? But yeah, a lot. But yeah, basically the games that I plan on streaming are a lot of action adventure type stuff. By the way, guys, we're at the 50-minute mark, so we're going to be wrapping this up in just a short while. So, to you people who are just joining me or who have already been watching this, I just want to say thank you so much. And to the ones who gave me 3 likes on this, thank you so much for that. Seriously, like I like being here. I like talking to all you people. I like doing this. And also, to the ones over in the chat, to all of you in the chat window who have given me all those words of encouragement, like seriously, I really appreciate all of that. Thank you so much for all your words of encouragement, all of you guys. Just so you guys know, your guys' actions have not been unnoticed. I have noticed all the stuff that all of you have said, and and I'm just really happy that all of you have been able to join me on this little thing. And yeah, I can't wait. Just so you guys know, there's gonna be just so you guys know, I'm gonna be doing another stream, another outline stream next week, and then the week after that, me and my colleagues we're gonna be doing a final thank you video for the end of the year to everyone who has watched us. And so I just thought I would let you all know about that. So all of you stay on the lookout for that, okay? And just so you guys know, we're at the 52-minute mark right now. Basically the games I plan on streaming will be a lot of action adventure or platforming type stuff. So I hope. Oh, 5. Okay. To you 5 people who are. Oh, now it's back down to 4. Okay. Well, either way, to you small handful of people who have been watching. Thanks, Dustin. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness, 5 people. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Just so you guys know, to you people who are just joining right now, this stream is about to wrap up. But just so you know, I plan. But yeah, just so you guys know, we're at the 53-minute mark. So we're gonna be wrapping this up in the next little while. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for joining me on this. Just so you guys know, there's going to be another outline stream next week, and the week after that, me and my colleagues we're going to be. Oh well, just so you know, I'm just working on an outline for a comic that I hope to start working on next year, and and my name is Kyle Smith. I am the head of the KCN Network, which is the channel that me and my buddies camp. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. But just so you know, we're going to be wrapping this up in the next 6 minutes. But if you want, you can. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. If you want, we're going to be doing another stream next week. So if you want to watch the full thing then by all means, go for it. just so you guys know, we're at the 55-minute mark, so we're going to be wrapping this up here in the next little bit. So yeah, and Sarah Lee. So all right, all right. Well, hey guys, announcement. I got a new subscriber, and guess what? We're going to be doing another outline stream next week. Oh, so yeah, I hope I hope you're all there to see that. And yeah, but yeah, to all you people who have watched, to all you people who have given me the likes, and to all you people who have joined me for this hour, I just want to say thank you all very much for being here. And to my new subscriber, Sarah, I just want to say welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here and watching this little tidbit. And just so you know, Sarah, my streams are me writing in this, working on my outline and whatnot. And but yeah, Sarah, next year, Sarah, though, not only am I going to do this, but I'm also going to start game streaming on here too. So I hope you look forward to that, and I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all have enjoyed this, and just so you guys know, we're at the 56-minute mark. So we're going to be wrapping this up in the next few minutes. And to you 4 people who have joined me, I want to say thank you very much for being here. I want to say thank you for the 4 likes. And to all you people who have been, and to all of you who have been engaging over in the chat window, I want to say thank you very much for keeping it clean, keeping it wholesome, and not being toxic. Thank you so much, because seriously, I can't stand trolls. I just cannot stand trolls. So thank you guys so much for keeping everything kosher over in the chat window. And thank you all so much for joining me today. I will see you guys on Monday of next week. So no, not Monday, Tuesday. Wait. Actually, hold on one sec. Hold on, because I just need to make sure of my dates really fast. Hold on, just give me a minute. Yeah, I will see you all. I will see you all next Monday, and once again, I will post the link to the chat on my Facebook. And I just want to say thank you all very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week on my next stream. So, to all of you who have been here, to all of you who have returned, and to those of you who have just joined me, I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for doing this. I have appreciated everything, and I realize we're just a little bit short of 60 minutes, but I'm honestly going to wrap this up right now. I just want to say thank you all for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. So au revoir, adios, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, farewell. I will see you all next week. So bye. That's all, folks.